Yo, it's not your average radio, not your average TV. It's your boy Monski, and I'm chilling here with the homie Citric. How you doing, brother?
What up, Dougie?
Hey,
what's up, man?
living the dream right here in sunny California. You know, it's a beautiful day, man.
Can't complain, man.
Can't complain at all. It's a little warm, but hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Hey, we got the homie Citric here. We're gonna talk a little bit about what he's working on. All that good stuff. But before we get to that, how'd you get started, man? Like, how did you start in the entertainment business?
Man, I started, man, a little bit of background on videos like hip hop music,
Right.
We used to do music back in the days called Brown Town Blues, and we did a couple of background work like for Dr. Dre and Snoop, on the early Chronic albums,
Oh shit! What kind of work were you guys doing there?
We're just doing background work, like we were on Little Ghetto Boy, off the Chronic album,
right.
So we were in the prison scene with Kid Frost and Booyah Tribe and a couple other cats.
Wow.
So we're in there like in the riot scenes, So that's kind of what we started doing, a little bit of that. But where I really started getting my first break was like doing stuff is 2004 with Mike Judge, the guy does King of the Hill.
Right, of course.
He does Office Space and Idiocracy. So that's where I got my start through that movie. And then after that, I just started, getting into it, man. Started, doing some stuff with Christian Bale and Freddie Rodriguez. I was in Harsh Times, and did some voiceovers, and that it's just been taking it to where we at right now.
Oh man, that's an amazing start.
No, it's crazy. It's been a long road, man. It's been a long road.
Of course, you're working on the Chronic.
Well, yeah, man. We going back to like we're talking about like 91, 92, man.
30 years. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Hey, plus
it's real. And of course, we go way back, man. We started all our stuff, man, back in East Los, Boyle Heights, and we're still representing it, man.
Right, that's what's up. That's good to go, man. That's good to go. Hey, so now you're working on the Lopez Show. Like, how did that come about?
Man, like I was saying, going back to like with Mike Judge and all that, like all the people that work with Mike Judge, John Oshler and Dave Krinsky, they're writers and also executive producers on the show. And I've worked with them on a couple other projects, such as Silicon Valley on HBO.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So they've always were telling me, hey man, we got some stuff in the works, man, that we want to really want to get you in, man. We think you're funny, man. You think you got what it takes to be in this business, man. We like you, man. You're dope. So I said, cool, man, whatever comes about, man, let me know. I'm with it, man.
Right, of course.
So they always hook me up with little jobs here and there, man, and roles, and I was always grateful for that. And when this one came along, they just surprised me with this one because,
that's great.
George Lopez,
Of course.
So I wasn't expecting that. So when that happened, when I heard, man, I was like, man, the dream come true, man.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations on that and all your hard work, man, for real.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking about the George Lopez Show, you guys, the Lopez Show. You guys already did one season. You got anything else coming up with that, or how's that going on?
We just wrapped up season 1. 12 episodes. Everything went good. Thank you to all the people that showed mad love. Mad support for the show. And they just every day. I try to read all the emails and messages we get, man. That people just digging the show. So now we got word that we got season 2 in the mix.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Season 2 is coming up, so we're getting ready for that. And it's crazy because even after season 1 was over, we were still working.
Right.
We were doing music because I got my boy Vic Damone right here, and he does most of the scoring on the show. So we were still working after everybody's taking breaks and doing their thing, but we were still, George obviously he don't take no breaks.
Right.
That guy's always working, man, 24/7. So, but we were, the rest of the cast was taking breaks, but we were still working on music and stuff because we were doing a lot of verses in Spanish for the show. And then my boy Vic was doing some of the scoring, and then of course a lot of the hip hop beats.
Right.
And you'll be able to tell the ones that are banging in there. That's some straight bangers. You'll hear it.
Only the good ones.
Yeah, it was cool. They had some music on there, but here's you can tell the difference because they have like if you hear it over the system, you'll know it's a hip hop beat. You'll feel it right away.
That's what's up, man. So you're doing big things with the Lopez Show. The Lopez Show, and you're always rocking the 5150 gear. What's up with that?
That's another thing, Shout out to my boy, Robert out there in Oxnard, running the 5150, and of course George Lopez, man. He came on board and he saw it. He became part of it. So now it's part of the George Lopez Enterprises too, and it's like it's doing its thing, man. It's out there, man. Got all the homies rocking it, a lot of artists are out there rocking it, They got the DJ Yulla edition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They get ready soon for the Cynical Face edition. So we're doing my brand, 5150, Cynical Face edition. So You know, that's the first one we're going to be coming out with designs, because right now all you see is the logo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's going to be the tester for designs and stuff like that. You know, with
dope.
actual, you know, actual artwork and stuff like that. You know.
Right. Definitely.
So you know, we'll see, you know, how we do with that. But you know, we'll keep everybody posted.
Dope. You got anything else? You got anything like, you know, in the works that you're working on, or you don't want to tell us anything else that you got?
I mean, we got some, you know, some other projects in the works. You know, we're working on some independent films. You know, we just can't speak on it too much, but we got some stuff in the works. You know, and of course, you know, we're gonna be doing some music with my boy Vic Damone. You know, we're working on a medley of three or four verses on the verses that were on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll be putting that out soon as Pueblo Cafe. You know, that's the name of the group. So you know, that's one other thing that's coming out as far as musically, because a lot of people have been hitting me, what's up with the music?
Right.
What's up, you guys doing anything? Like, well, you know, we haven't really put out an album in a minute, but maybe we'll put that out and see how people respond to that, and then we'll take it from there.
That's what's up, man. So, hey, maybe, I'm not saying it, but some new music.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah.
Dope, man. So you're chilling here with the homie Citric. It's Not Your Average TV, man. Thank you so much for coming through, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah,
man.
blessing us with this
good
interview.
times, man. Hey, no worries, man.
man.
Anytime, man, you hit me up, man.
I appreciate that. And hey, make sure you check out the homie Guap behind the camera as usual.
Shout out to Guap Booster right here.
The homie Gooster, the homie Vic Damone. Make sure you get him on here.
The whole crew out there, you know, the homie Ito, Marisol, and fucking. Who else we got out there, man? The Taker, the Taker, you know, of course, man, you know, the homie putting in mad promo all the time, so, you know, big shout out to that boy.
George.
Hey, can't forget George Lopez, of course, that's the boss right there, man.
Yeah, hey, shout out to George Lopez from Monski.
Yeah.